My name is Lisa, and I'm a college student attending a university in Tokyo. I work part-time at a local supermarket in my neighborhood.
It's great that we get a discount on products here at work, but I've already eaten all the bento boxes and side dishes. And honestly, I'm so over it.
That sounds just like you, Mia.
But I get it. When you eat the same thing all the time, the flavors start to feel kinda similar.
Exactly. Like, no matter what I eat, it all tastes the same. And there's no excitement anymore.
Sometimes I feel like I already know how everything tastes just by imagining it before I even pick something.
Yes, exactly. I miss that excitement I had in the beginning.
So, neither of you ever bring your own lunch.
No way. If there's cheap and convenient food available, of course I'm gonna go for that.
Plus, it's a good way to study different seasonings and flavors. Might as well take advantage, right?
Yay. I guess that makes sense.
Oliver, you're totally thinking that we have zero feminine charm, and you.
You were probably just thinking, they talk about studying flavors, but they never actually cook themselves, huh?
Wait, no. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Liar, I can see it in your eyes.
Looks like we have no choice. We have to prove our cooking skills.
Wait, you mean?
A bento showdown. We'll see whose homemade bento is the best.
This is a battle we can't afford to lose.
Yay, okay. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'll give it my best shot.
That's how it was. I worked with my close friends at the supermarket. KS Supermarket was one of the most popular stores in the area, always packed from opening to closing. That meant we were always busy, but this place had a different kind of busyness too. I better make the most of this break while I can. Oh, a call from the manager. Hello?
Hey. Lisa-chan, I've got a little favor to ask you.
Huh? What is it? Don't tell me I have to finish making the store signs again by the end of the day?
Well, that's not a bad idea, but actually, I just got a call from our supplier. They'll be dropping by soon, and I was thinking maybe you could handle it for me?
Wait, what? You want me to deal with the supplier?
Yep. I mean, you know way more about this stuff than I do, right? So, I'll leave it to you. Just don't order anything too expensive, and you can handle it however you want.
Wait, but I'm just a part-timer. He hung up. Are you kidding me? Every now and then, the manager would dump management-level tasks on the staff like this. But he was almost never in the store, and even when he was, all he did was watch TV. Ugh. Why does our manager never do any actual work?
Yay. It's honestly impressive how little he does.
Well, I guess you could say we're getting a head start on real-world work experience because of him.
But this isn't the kind of work a part-timer should be doing for an hourly wage.
That's true. But even so, Lisa, you really hold things together.
For real. If it were me, I probably would have sent the manager to the hospital a few times by now.
Mia, that doesn't really sound like a joke.
Huh? That's 'cause it's not.
Thanks, you too. And so, while venting my frustrations along the way, I kept working hard at my part-time job at the supermarket. A few days later.
Whoa, Lisa-chan, what the heck is up with these purchasing costs? This is way higher than when I placed the orders.
Huh? But these prices are fair market rates.
No, that's not the point. Look, for example, these tomatoes, this supplier sells them cheaper. Why would you choose the more expensive option?
But, if the quality of the products drops, our customers might lose trust in us.
See, that's where you don't get it. The average customer wouldn't even notice that kind of stuff. A supermarket's number one priority is getting products as cheaply as possible.
Even though I had done my best with the purchasing, all I got was complaints. He wouldn't even listen to my side of the story, so. In that case, why don't you take responsibility and actually do your job?
Oh dear, is this what they call a rebellious phase? People say young folks these days have short tempers, and I guess it's true.
Just listen to me. I'm just a part-timer. Why am I being forced to handle work that should be done by full-time employees or managers?
Listen, Lisa-chan, work is work. There's no such thing as high or low jobs. If everyone started saying, "That's not my job," this whole supermarket would fall apart.
That's not the issue here. If you actually did your job properly in the first place.
Hold on, are you seriously saying I don't work? What do you think I'm doing right now? Managing employees, this is my job, Lisa-chan.
Nice try, but you're not fooling me. I won't let this slide today.
Oh, by the way, a customer complained about you. They said you always seem restless, and it's distracting. You're not a kid anymore, maybe it's time to calm down a little, don't you think?
Wah. Ugh. You know what? Fine. Is that all you wanted to say?
What's with that attitude? Well, whatever. If you can't even listen to what I say, then I guess I just can't keep you on anymore. Part-time, or was it a temp job? Meh, whatever. You're fired.
Watching manager Taiga speak so smugly, I felt completely drained and made the decision to leave my job. And then, the next day. Whoa, Taiga just spammed my phone with calls. Should I just ignore this? Ugh. But if I don't pick up, I won't even be able to use my phone. Guess I have no choice. Hello?
Lisa-chan. Hey, are you there? Hey.
Huh, wait, manager, calm down. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
I'm the one who doesn't understand what's going on here. Ever since word got out that you quit, all the other part-timers started quitting too.
Oh wow. That sounds rough.
Rough doesn't even begin to describe it. People are showing up for their shifts, taking one look at the store, and then immediately turning around and leaving. I can't run the store like this.
So basically, all the part-timers and temp workers bailed, huh? Well, sounds like a great chance for the full-time staff to prove their worth. Good luck.
Good luck? We're way past the point of trying hard. Lisa-chan, please. Just come back and help us. We need you to keep the store running.
Oh, sorry, but I don't take orders from a manager I can't respect. So, I won't be working there anymore. I wish you and your employees the best of luck.
Wait. This isn't the time to be.
It seemed like a lot of my coworkers had followed my lead. And now KS Supermarket was struggling with a serious staff shortage. But that was no longer my problem. After hanging up, I blocked Taiga's number and moved on. A week later. Oh no. I wasn't even trying to come here, but I ended up in front of KS anyway. Wait, huh? Why does it look so deserted? There's barely anyone inside, and there aren't even any cars in the lot. Is it closed today?
Too bad for you, but we're actually open for business.
Ugh. Taiga-san.
Ugh. Haven't seen you in a while, and now look at you, it seems like you've been doing pretty well for yourself.
Did you change your personality or something?
Of course I did. When you've been bleeding money for a week straight with no one in sight, a personality change is the least of your worries.
Huh? You actually seem kinda upbeat?
Are you serious right now? This is what we call rock bottom desperation. First the part-timers quit, then the customers disappeared, and now sales are down the drain. This supermarket can't do anything but lose at this point.
Oh. Well, maybe with that same energy, you can lose some of that debt, too. Anyway, I'll be going now. Hey! Get out of my way!
You're the one at fault here, trying to run away before I finish talking. Did you think you could just spam the A button and skip through my dialogue? Big mistake.
What? What are you even saying? And for the record, I have nothing to do with this place anymore. I don't think there's anything you need to be telling me.
Nothing to tell you? Lisa-chan, this entire disaster is your fault.
Wha? How is this my fault?
Isn't it obvious? The second you left, everything fell apart. I mean, come on, how does a store go from normal to completely dead in just a week? It's all on you. You need to take responsibility.
You can't just make up nonsense like that.
You're the one who wrecked the store. You're old enough to know that actions have consequences, right? So take responsibility. Take it from me. I won't let you go until you do.
It hadn't even been that long, but somehow, Manager Taiga had developed an unsettling aura. As he kept trying to push his ridiculous logic onto me.
Hey you, that's enough. The one who should be taking responsibility here is you, the manager.
Shut up. A system where the people in charge don't take responsibility is just doomed to rot. And who the hell are you, anyway? Don't just barge in on my special moment with Lisa-chan.
Please don't make it sound like we have some kind of deep bond.
You're supposed to be in a leadership position, yet you don't understand a thing about your own employees. You didn't even realize that Lisa is an all-rounder who could handle anything, did you?
An all-rounder. Whoa, that sounds badass.
Yeah, she is badass. Wait, No, that's not the point. Only after she left did you finally realize how much you were relying on her, huh?
Ugh. Why do you sound like you just read my mind?
For starters, you should never dump irreplaceable work on part-timers or temps. A system that collapses just because one person leaves was never stable to begin with. If anything, that's the kind of setup that's destined to rot, just like you said.
You little, that smug tone. You reek of something. Wait a second. You're the manager of that supermarket down the street, aren't you?
Oh wow. That's actually spot on. He's the manager of Anosuka Supermarket.
Bingo! Ding ding ding. And the grand prize is Lisa-chan. I'm taking her back.
Like how you are. Lisa is a valuable part of my team. I'm not letting someone who doesn't even recognize her worth take her away.
What? Lisa-chan. Don't tell me. You sold your soul to Anosuka. Even when my store is falling apart. Wait, actually, I have plenty of free time now. Even when my business is going up in flames, you betrayed me.
Can you not accuse me of cheating on a job? And for the record, you're the one who fired me first, remember?
Ugh. Anyone who actually quits just because they're told to won't last long in the real world.
Anyone who tells their employees to quit in the first place isn't fit to run a business.
Just as manager Noah stepped in to mediate, Taiga still refused to back down. And then, suddenly,
I came to check out this ghost town of a supermarket. And what do I find? Some kind of comedy show?
The fact that the store actually is empty, just like we expected, is already pretty funny too.
You! If it isn't the spineless cowards who ran off right after Lisa-chan.
Bob, says the guy who dumped his work on others and spent all day slacking off.
Honestly, if we're talking about guts, I'd rather be accused of not having any than have them rotting like yours.
You little brats. I know you two were the ones who stirred up the other part-timers and convinced them to quit.
wait, you guys actually did that?
Well, originally, I was planning to make a big dramatic exit, but Oliver here wouldn't stop nagging me about it.
So, do I get some credit for keeping things under control?
Sure. Good job, Oliver. You did great.
Lisa's the one who deserves credit. I mean, she somehow handled that insane workload for so long.
Yay. At that point, she was basically a full-time employee in everything but title.
Which is exactly why. When someone that essential leaves, what happens next is obvious. And yet she still quit. That makes her guilty. She needs to take responsibility.
How does that even make sense? Also, what exactly did you do to cause all this? I mean, come on, even if Lisa left, you wouldn't normally lose this many customers in just a few days.
Maybe switching to a cheaper supplier and raising prices wasn't the best move.
Wait, what? You are seriously saying that right now?
No way. Haha. He's gotta be joking. Right.
Joking? At a time like this? We were in crisis mode, so obviously, I had to raise prices to compensate. Cut costs, increase profit margins, it's the perfect strategy.
Oh God, he's serious. I actually worked under this guy.
Ha. Turns out the only joke here is his brain.
Does this guy seriously not understand how people think?
I have no idea. As we all stood there, dumbfounded by Taiga's words, he suddenly dropped to his knees and prostrated himself on the ground.
I get it. I finally understand what a huge mistake I made. It only took me until a few hours ago, but I finally figured it out.
I think it's already way too late for that.
And I've realized something even bigger. I have absolutely zero talent for business management.
Wow, he admitted that was almost impressive confidence.
If only you had that level of self-awareness earlier.
Lisa-chan, you're absolutely right. But now that I do realize it, it's already far too late. At this point, if I don't act like I've lost my mind, I don't think I'll survive.
I mean, acting might not be the right word anymore.
Mia-chan, let's not finish that sentence, okay?
Which is why Noah, Lisa, I need you two to save my supermarket.
Oh, come on, that's just way too convenient for you. Besides, what's in it for us? There's literally no reason for us to help you.
Not to brag, but my store was the biggest supermarket in the area. Now, all my former customers are flooding into your store. Do you really think you can handle all of them? For the sake of the community, let's work together.
Yeah, no, we're actually handling it just fine. Not a problem at all.
That's ridiculous. If you keep bluffing like that, you'll only be tightening the noose around your own neck.
Actually, we already adjusted our supply orders to accommodate the extra demand, so. At this point, the customers have already moved on, and we don't need anything from you.
What? So you're telling me it's already too late?
Oliver, I think I'm getting a headache.
Wow, Taiga actually managed to mentally break you. I gotta say, that's impressive in its own way.
Ugh. If it's come to this, then I have no choice. I beg you, help me. Please. I'll do anything. I'll even lick your shoes if that's what it takes. I'll slobber all over them, make them shine like mirrors. Just please, save my store.
Like, stop. Stop. Why would you offer something so disgusting? Listen, you're in this mess because you never once considered the well-being of your employees or your business. There's no reason for us to bail you out now.
Actions have consequences, remember? Thank you so much for this valuable lesson. You really taught us a lot about responsibility. I've learned so much, and I'll be sure to carry this wisdom with me moving forward.
Wah! Wait! Why does that sound like a final goodbye?
Because it is one. You should probably start figuring out how to shut down your store instead of begging us.
Honestly, before learning how to run a business, you should have learned how to be a decent person. Well, this is it. Goodbye. Let's hope we never see each other again.
Wait! No way! This can't be happening! Damn it, what do I do? If this keeps up, the store is really.
And so, leaving Taiga behind as he mumbled to himself, we walked away. Not long after, Kayasika's supermarket officially shut down. In its place, Unosuka's supermarket opened a second location. Taiga, desperate to salvage his business until the bitter end, ended up drowning in debt. In the end, he was forced to juggle multiple part-time jobs just to keep up with loan payments. Every time he passed by the new Unosuka store, he would tear up with frustration, spending his days in bitter regret. And as for me,
The winner is Lisa's Bando.
yes. Thank you so much, Manager Noah.
I lost, but after tasting Lisa's bento, I can't even be mad about it.
Yay, I get that, but still, losing sucks.
But Mia, your bento was amazing too, so bold and packed with flavor.
Bold? I mean, it was basically all meat. Hard to feel bad for her loss.
Huh? What's wrong with meat? It's delicious.
Yep. Meat is always good, no matter when you eat it.
Ooh, Oliver, you get it. You truly understand the greatness of my bento.
Oliver, listen. Sometimes to stand as equals, you have to disagree.
After everything that happened, Mia and Oliver both joined Unosuka's supermarket. And the three of us were able to work together again. Manager Noah is reliable and easy to talk to. So the four of us often chat like this during breaks. He even helped out with our bento showdown, which just proves what a great manager he is. It seems like he's also picked up on Oliver's feelings, and might even be willing to give him a little push. Maybe the four of us should go out together sometime. Working in a good environment really makes each day more enjoyable. With that thought in mind, we spent another fulfilling day together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.